Hello, let's meditate. In the previous session, we did some breathing exercises. Today, we are going to learn why it is so important to master this technique. In life, there are things I do, or at least I feel that I do, things that are under my control. If I move my hand or close my eyes, it comes from a conscious decision. That I do. But there are also things that happen to me, or at least I feel they happen to me. These are things I don't control: the beating of my heart, my hunger, my sleep, and beyond my body, the infinite forces and tendencies that move the world in all directions. All of that feels foreign to me, something I clearly do not control. Life, I feel, is not something I make. It happens to me. But perhaps this distinction is a little arbitrary. Let's see. Every good story has a balance of both elements, what I control and what I don't. Anecdotes begin with, "The other day, something happened to me, and as a consequence," or "I was doing this, and as a result, that happened." We like it because in this dance between the character and their environment, a truth appears that resonates with our intuition. Both are part of the same process, because one would not exist without the other. When I tell you to pay attention to your breathing, your first impulse will be to control it. You lose the autopilot and start breathing in a somewhat forced way. Then a thought distracts you, you forget, and you return to the natural breathing you live with most of the day. Then I remind you again. Bring your attention back to your breath, and once again you take manual control. And in this coming and going between taking control and letting go, there's a moment when you can focus on your breathing without controlling it. It happens automatically, and you can observe it. You do it, and yet it happens to you at the same time. It is you, and it is not you. Once you discover in this microcosm what it feels like to be and not be at the same time, you can apply it to other parts of your life, to other experiences. You can expand outward, first to your body, your thoughts, your emotions, then to your environment, and finally to the universal interconnected process from which everything emerges. It is something you do and something that happens to you all the time. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, breathe. Breathing will be your anchor to the present moment. As long as you pay attention to it, you will remain here and now. You cannot inhale a breath from the past, nor exhale air from the future. When your lungs fill, it feels one way. The body tenses. When they empty, it feels another. The body softens. But there is also a moment in between inhaling and exhaling in which, well, here I could tell you what to think or what to feel, but instead just pay attention. Let's find out together. Forget everything I just said. Remember that we meditate without expectations. There is nothing to do, nothing to achieve. We simply sit for the sake of sitting, keeping silent and paying attention. Let's begin with posture. Take a few seconds to sit in a comfortable position, but not too comfortable. Keep your back straight, shoulders back, chin slightly raised, eyes forward. Take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale again. We breathe strongly at the beginning to clearly feel what usually happens subtly, automatically, all the time. Exhale. Next breath, close your eyes. Let your breathing return to its natural rhythm. In and out, through the nose, mouth closed. Feel how the body expands as it takes in air. Feel how it contracts as it releases it. Inhaling, the body tenses. Exhaling, the body relaxes. Let's begin, just as last time, with the sense of touch. Feel the weight of your body on the chair, the energy that supports it. Feel the weight of your hands resting on your lap. Feel your chest rising and falling with the rhythm of your breathing. From the point of contact between your body and the world, begin to notice part by part how you feel today. Don't give it a name, just observe. Notice your feet. Notice your legs. Notice your hands resting on your lap, the position of your torso. Well balanced in the center or leaning to one side. Feel your back supporting your shoulders. Feel the weight of your arms. Feel your neck holding your head. Notice your head itself. Is the skin around your temples tense or relaxed? Remember, there is nothing to change, nothing to achieve. Just sit and observe. Observe your whole body, the sum of all its elements. How does it feel? What emotion arises from it? Don't label it, don't dwell on it, just notice. Feel the air entering through your nose, filling your lungs. Feel it leaving again through your nostrils, in and out, always through the nose. Notice how your body expands as you inhale, how it softens as you exhale. Notice how this movement sends subtle waves through your entire body. If you get distracted, it's okay. Just return your attention to the breath. If it helps, count your breaths. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Count to 10 and then start over. Notice how each breath is different from the last. Every inhalation is unique. How does your breath feel today? Are your breaths long or short? Deep or shallow? Do your lungs fill completely, or do you stop before that? And when you exhale, do they empty completely? Do you let everything go, or do you struggle to release? Try not to control your breathing. Inhale until your body naturally wants to exhale. Exhale until your body naturally begins to inhale. Let your body do the work. That is how you breathe most of the day. But now observe. Pay attention to the rhythm. Pay attention to the moment between inhalation and exhalation. Notice the change that happens. Don't name it, just notice. Count your breath from 1 to 10. This inhalation is 1. This exhalation is 2. Continue up to 10. Then try to drop the numbers. Count the breath in its own language.
the expansion of the chest as you take in air. That is the inhalation. The softness of the body as you let it go, that is the exhalation. And though they are similar, every breath has its own name. Count your next breaths like that. Do you feel it? Feel your heart beating. You cannot change it. You can only feel it. Treat it the same as your breath. Notice how the cycles of breath and blood coordinate within you. Feel how they extend throughout your body, each in its own rhythm, one always following the other. Feel your breath in your chest. Feel your pulse on the skin of your face. Feel your pulse in your hands. Pay attention, and if you can, feel the blood flowing through your legs, beating in your feet. Once it's clear, feel it all. Feel the weight of your body against the chair. Feel your body breathing, beating, and listening. Feel the air living around you, the unrepeatable symphony of the world. What melody does it play today? Don't name it, don't judge it, just observe. Notice how it interacts with your body, the world outside and the world within. Hold it. Hold that full awareness of the present moment. Observe. And let it slowly fade like a concentrated light, growing wider, softer, less intense. Gently let your mind wander. Let it be, but observe where it goes. And once more, count your breath. Return your attention to your body, the chest expanding and contracting, the point of contact between your body and the chair. Listen once again to the sounds around you. Return to the present. This is the here and now. And when you're ready, open your eyes. You did it again. So, how did it feel? Was it easier than yesterday? Did you notice any change? Remember, this session should be listened to at least 10 times or until you feel you understand how to observe your breath well. This is fundamental before moving on to the next step. I recommend, though it's not mandatory, that you get a plant. Maybe a calathea, something beautiful and easy to care for, like a sansevieria. Let it serve as a reminder of the constant exchange between you and the world. Your plant takes in carbon dioxide from the air to give you oxygen. You breathe in that oxygen and return it as carbon dioxide. This happens all the time. Physicist Lawrence Krauss calculated that in 99 out of 100 breaths you take, there is at least one oxygen atom once breathed by Julius Caesar, Cleopatra, Socrates, Tesla, your favorite human being, and also those you despise. We have all breathed the same air. The same oxygen molecules have recombined with carbon and returned to the air again and again. Your breathing connects you with all human beings that exist and have ever existed. But it is easier to make that connection when you have a plant at home. Let's keep practicing. Thank you for listening today. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I'll see you tomorrow in your next session. Have an excellent day.